A southern Utah man who threatened to kill a black teenager is now facing federal hate crime charges.
Yeah, the man was apparently upset about a biracial family living in his neighborhood.
Heidi Hatch left these threats.
Well, Shauna, we know that they were not threats that were made simply in passing. Tonight, when our reporter Ladigan knocked on the door of this man's home, he was more than willing to tell 2 News that he wanted to, or at least would be willing to physically harm this interracial family if someone didn't leave.
President of the association here brought in a colored kid.
70-year-old Robert Keller of Hurricane faces federal hate crimes charges. He was arrested back in December after writing a threatening letter. He called a young boy in his neighborhood a racial slur and threatened his life if he did not leave.
Oh yeah, I've been to jail.
Keller claims he expressed his opinion in a letter and somehow it was blown out of proportion.
All I wanted to do was open her eyes.
He's angry that a white family in his neighborhood let an African-American boy move in with them.
And the whole family's white, but she claims it's his brother or something.
What set him off was when he saw the boy walking through the neighborhood with someone not of his race.
I just said, what's going to happen later on down the road when this black kid starts chasing these girls, which I seen. That's what set me off. As I saw him walking down the street with a white gal.
He wrote a hate-filled rant and left it on the boy's family car and another at the HOA office.
There was some very offensive language in this particular letter, threats against life, and it especially hit home for me because that is my ethnic background.
Keller admits he wrote every word.
If it was my daughter, I think I wrote I'd slice his throat or something like that.
Basically, if you don't remove him, I will take care of it for you.
Janelle Ewing, who works with property management, is appalled by what she read.
It was very shocking to me that people still have that much hate nowadays.
Unfounded hate, she says. The boy has done nothing wrong. The only issue, his race.
Because of his skin color. That was the basis.
Keller insists he meant no harm.
To me, it's not a threat. It's my opinion, which I should be allowed to. Of course, I wrote it down, which was a mistake.
And yet?
Oh, no, there was no misunderstanding the letter that he left.
Now, a summons will be issued to Keller to appear in federal court. I should note that I just got off the phone with his attorney. He tells me they were not aware of these charges or he would not have spoken on camera. They were, however, aware that the state or the county could possibly be pressing charges, but they were told those were on hold. If he's convicted of these new federal misdemeanor charges, Keller faces a maximum penalty of 1 year each in prison for each of those counts. Mark and Shauna.
All right, Heidi, thanks so much.